want to do it?
Jennifer. Mira, para que no tapen a los...
We're doing both languages. Primero quiero agradecer la presencia del senador Rick Scott, que ha venido a hacer su visita inmediatamente esta misma semana que han ocurrido los temblores en Puerto Rico, a la invitación de la gobernadora para trabajar en conjunto. La respuesta se ha trabajado a base de la petición de emergencia que ella sometiera al gobierno federal y que el senador Rick Scott y el senador Rubio ayudaron a conseguirla por parte del presidente. Así que eso son buenas noticias. Hoy las visitas que se han hecho en Guánica, la visita en Ponce, en una reunión con todo el componente, y obviamente la visita aquí a Costa Sur es para conocer precisamente qué se necesita agilizar en la parte del gobierno federal. With that, I need to say that we're very grateful to have here the senators of Puerto Rico that actually live in Florida. He's a person that has been helping us out all the way since the governor of Puerto Rico, Wanda Vázquez, submitted the request for the emergency declaration in front of the President of the United States. In less than 5 hours, the President signed that declaration of emergency because of the help of Senator Scott, and it was immediately. That means that the resources that we need, FEMA, federal agencies are in place. Right now, the government of Puerto Rico is doing the assessment on the damages in many areas, so they can submit the major disaster declaration during this weekend, so the president can review it and sign it as well. We just visited Ponce, where we got a meeting with all the federal agencies and the local government of Puerto Rico, then Guánica, which is one of the major towns that were impacted. We are used to hurricanes, but we are not used to earthquakes. So for Puerto Ricans, this is the first time we're feeling these earthquakes in 100 years. Para los puertorriqueños es la primera vez que estamos experimentando terremotos de esta magnitud. Estamos acostumbrados a los huracanes, pero no a los terremotos. Así que la ayuda y el estrés que esto le está creando y la ansiedad que está creando en nuestra gente, de tener 300 personas en albergues, ahora más de 6,000, from 300 people in shelters to more than 6,000 people in shelters. That can tell you what's going on the island. With that, quiero dejar a la gobernadora de Puerto Rico, Wanda Vázquez, para que entonces el senador Scott pueda dirigirse y agradecerle la rápida respuesta, que haya sometido la documentación y que con nosotros están aquí también las agencias federales.
Buenas tardes a todos, gracias por estar aquí. Primero quiero agradecer al senador Scott por estar aquí en apoyo a Puerto Rico, al pueblo puertorriqueño. Una vez sufrimos la emergencia que todos conocemos y que hemos estado manejando, inmediatamente apoyó nuestra petición de declaración de desastre y fue firmada por el señor presidente. Quiero decirles igualmente que gracias al senador Scott acabo de tener una llamada con el señor presidente Donald Trump personalmente, quien ha manifestado su apoyo a Puerto Rico y quienes nosotros le hemos manifestado el apoyo de nuestro pueblo para la rápida acción, no solamente de la declaración inicial, sino aquella declaración que vamos a solicitar para un desastre mayor. Así que sobre todo ese particular queremos agradecer a nuestro pueblo. Lo hemos visitado con el senador y con la comisionada, el Senado, el presidente del Senado y todos los que nos han acompañado. Senator, please, thank you very much for your support. Appreciate all you can do for the people of Puerto Rico. And I introduce you, Senador Rick Scott.
Es un placer estar aquí. Mi corazón está con todos afectados por los tormentos en Puerto Rico. Sí, estoy en constante comunicación con la gobernadora, la congresista, el presidente del Senado, y le he pedido al presidente Trump que es muy importante que haga todo lo posible para ayudar a las familias en Puerto Rico. We just talked to the president. Here's my commitment to the governor, to the congresswoman, to the senator, and to everybody in Puerto Rico. I will work my tail off to make sure all the federal resources that can be available will be available. I've been talking to FEMA, to the Department of Transportation, to the White House, to Office of Budget, Management and Budget, and I will keep doing whatever I can to be helpful. I know this is important. We're still having tremors. I feel so sorry for the families of Puerto Rico, but I know I've talked to President Trump about this week, and we just finished talking to him. He's committed to making sure that all the federal resources are there. So now let me turn it over to the President of the Senate.
Bueno, gracias al senador Scott, thank you, Mr. Senator Scott, a la gobernadora de Puerto Rico, a la comisionada residente, al componente completo, al amigo de FEMA, Carlos Pesquera, que está atendiendo los asuntos de la emergencia, al ingeniero Steve, que en un periodo de tiempo relativamente corto, cuando lo comparamos con la recuperación de la energía, en otro fenómeno atmosférico, pues se logró recuperar a todos los unionados, a los gerenciales y a usted, gracias por ese esfuerzo que han hecho y que siguen haciendo. A este momento del 81% que tiene la generación y esperamos que este fin de semana tenga la totalidad de Puerto Rico energía. Gracias a todos por lo que hacen.
Quiero de igual manera unirme a las palabras del presidente, de la comisionada y del senador y agradecer a todos los empleados de la Autoridad de Energía Eléctrica. Hemos tenido la oportunidad de hacer este recorrido con el senador, viendo, ¿verdad?, los resultados de los dos terremotos y todas las réplicas que han continuado, lo que ha dejado marcadamente averiada la estación de Costa Sur. Por último, pero no menos importante, Mr. President, thank you for your support on behalf of the people of Puerto Rico. Thank you very much for your support.
Okay, guys, the senator doesn't have a lot of time, so we're going to take a few questions for him, and then the governor and the pressing commissioner can stay and answer the rest.
But one thing I think, Jose, one thing we want to make sure is to make sure people have right expectations. So, say you want to say something about exactly what the expectation should be on when people get their power back and what you're trying to do.
Sure. Bueno, la planta la vimos, estamos haciendo las evaluaciones, debemos ponerla en recuperación lo más pronto posible, pero con el equipo que tenemos en reserva debemos poder llevar energía al pueblo de Puerto Rico en un 100%. Bien pronto, ya estamos sobre el 80%. Queremos llevar esta misma tarde energía a estos sectores que fueron bien afectados por el terremoto y le hemos pedido al senador Rick Scott que nos ayude para traer reserva adicional para, en caso de cualquier problema en la red, mantengamos estabilidad. Ahora mismo el senador nos está ayudando junto a FEMA para identificar las alternativas para traer reserva, que es lo que no tendríamos una vez tengamos al 100% de la gente con energía. Así que estamos enfocados en eso, pero la gente de Puerto Rico en estas próximas horas o días debe tener 100% de energía.
I can answer any questions, and I'm going to head out to make a flight. But I know everybody else is going to stay, so I'm sure you. Sorry.
How much money we'll need to put this plant back?
We don't know. Well, first off, we have money from Maria. We're working to make sure that money gets here, and some of that can be used to make sure we get the power back on. But we have right now. What we're doing is doing an assessment. The way the process works, the governor asked, and the president gave an emergency declaration. Then you've got to you work with FEMA and you do an assessment of how much the damage is. Because the way that FEMA works is FEMA is a responsible organization to the governor. And there's different things we cover based on how much damage you get, and that's what they're doing right now.
Spectrum News from Orlando, Tampa, New York City, Washington, Los Angeles, and many other stations. Sir, do you have the money from the federal government needed for people in Puerto Rico to get houses back up? It's all about housing jobs.
So first off, what we realize is, and if you listen to what Jennifer said, we went from early in the week 300 people in shelter, and now we have over 6,000. So these tremors are having a bigger and bigger impact on these houses. So there's a variety of programs in the federal government. Assuming we get the major declaration, which is actually tied more to how much damage there is, then there are programs that help with housing. So it comes in through HUD. I dealt with this in my 8 years as governor. We had 4 major hurricanes, and all those, HUD became a partner. The frustrating thing for everybody is it never happens fast enough. I can just tell you, it's a process to make sure your tax dollars aren't wasted.
What is the process, sir? Days?
So what the way it works is, assuming we hit the major declaration, so based on that, it's based on an assessment with FEMA. Then what happens is there are a variety of federal programs, and then the way it works is the governor makes a proposal once we hit it, and how they want the money to be spent, and then HUD, FEMA, I guess HUD, I'm not sure they sign off on, and then the money flows. It's never fast enough, I can just tell you.
I don't live in Puerto Rico. I am from Puerto Rico, but I live in Orlando, and the people that we have met today, I'm not an expert, but I look around at this plant, it looks trusted, it looks weathered. I met a man today, he says, not my words, his words, to get the proper dialysis treatment. He cannot get it here. So there is the push to say, bring back the power and bring it back now.
Well, I can tell you they're working. I got both the review when we had the meeting and here. They're trying to get the power back on as fast as possible. I know that this happened with Maria. The same thing. A lot of people came to, especially Orlando, because we could provide, whether it's they went to get to schools or they wanted to get their health care, all these things. And I'm sure that's going to go on right now. But I can tell you, I'm going to do what I can do at the federal level to try to make sure the support gets here fast. I talked to Pete Gaynor, who runs FEMA, right after this happened. One of the positives is FEMA already has 2,200 people here because of Maria, and they're being reallocated to deal with this hurricane or these tremors as quickly as possible. I'm going to work hard to get the money as quickly as I can.
Gobernadora.
I know it's
Gobernadora.
I wish I could tell you it happens like that.
Senator, based
David.
on the experience with Maria, they still people that haven't gotten the money from FEMA. 2 years and a half later, it's going to happen the same.
Yeah.
Right now?
I'm going to do everything I can. I just got this in the last year.
There's a lot of bureaucracy.
I know.
Can we skip that bureaucracy and just get the money so that people can be helped?
I'm going to do everything I can. I know. I can't imagine how frustrating it's going to be if this happens. So I went through this with the hurricanes I had in Florida. I know it's frustrating. And so I was the governor of Florida. I always wanted everybody to move there. If I was the governor of Puerto Rico, I'd like everybody to stay here because we're going to build your economy. So I know that some people will come there for a period of time, just like this individual that wants to make sure they're going to get dialysis. But I know what the governor and everybody elected up here is going to do everything they can to build up this island. Let me tell you my view of Puerto Rico. You have every opportunity in this island to do exactly what we did in Florida. When I was governor, I walked in at a horrible time. But what we did, we increased our tourism by 50% up to 126 million people a year. This island is a beautiful island with wonderful people. You have the same opportunity. You have the same opportunity to build your ports. And I know everybody I've talked to is trying to do the exact same thing. You have the same opportunity to do what Florida does with all the retirement communities. So many people want to be here. So I think unfortunately, it won't happen today, but I think over the next 10 years, you're going to see a totally new Puerto Rico where so many people want to flock here. So it's wonderful to be here. I will do everything I can to help everybody in Puerto Rico.
Thank you, guys.
I just want to close this press conference saying thank you to Senator Scott. I'll say Spanish first. Una vez llamamos al senador, una vez la gobernadora, estuvimos en comunicación para someter la declaración de emergencia. Y esto es la gran diferencia entre un terremoto y un huracán. En el huracán tú podías pedir una declaración de emergencia con tiempo porque sabías que ibas a ser impactado y dónde iba a pasar. Con un terremoto no hay manera de saber el impacto y pronosticarlo mucho menos. Así que inmediatamente esto ocurrió, la gobernadora sometió la declaración de emergencia y inmediatamente yo contacté al senador Scott y al senador Marco Rubio y juntos enviamos una comunicación a Casa Blanca que permitió que se aprobara en menos de 5 horas. Ahora tiene que haber el assessment, la revisión de cuáles son los daños.